Thanks, Natalie. You know, going to college is an exciting part of life, but it can also be overwhelming, from dealing with financial aid, applying for scholarships, or even the cost of living. We're so glad to have Dr. Amy Baldwin here with UCA to share some things with you, things that you should know before you go. And really, that's what your new program is called over at UCA. And you actually came up with this idea because you were that parent with the child trying to figure out all the stuff that comes college preparation. Tell me about that.
Absolutely. So I have a daughter that is a freshman in college right now, but about 2 years ago, we started the process of trying to figure out where she wanted to go. And I've been in higher ed for over 20 years, so I thought I knew everything about the process and found out that I really don't. It's been a long time since I went to college, and so things have changed quite a bit.
Oh, yeah.
The costs definitely have changed. And so when we went through the process and we kind of worked as a family together to kind of make the decision, I realized that there are a lot of families out there that probably need some of this information, some of this guidance or coaching to make better decisions for themselves and for their families. And so that's how the program, which we are calling Know Before You Go.
Makes sense.
Started at UCA. We started it in the fall, and we started focusing just on the cost of college. But we're going to expand that eventually, but we know that that's a pain point for families.
So what do you cover there exactly?
So we cover, we do 3 things in our Know Before You Go series. We talk about the cost of college, so we look at tuition and fees and how to find that information. We call it sticker price, so we are very adamant that that's just the start. Don't stop there. We also talk about net price calculators, which most institutions have on their website, and that's a good place to figure out what you might have to pay, depending on your financial background, scholarships, things like that.
And speaking of which, that's really important to do right now. You really have to start tackling the scholarships, the loans, and or if you can avoid the loans, financial aid right now.
Right. And I think a lot of times parents get overwhelmed by all the information, and we really want to provide like a guide, you know, a checklist, things that you can go through and figure out. And it doesn't take a whole lot of effort, but it does do a lot in terms of figuring out what you can afford.
Perfect. So where can folks go to find additional information?
So we have on our website, I'm in University College, which is our transitional program for first-year freshmen. And we have a web page that says Know Before You Go. If you just go to uca.edu/ucollege, Know Before You Go, you should find it.
If not, right there.
If not, you can contact me at UCA.
Amy, thanks so much. And I want to let you know that this conversation doesn't end here. Join us for a Facebook Live. You can find me on my Facebook page, Suzanne Bruner. I'll share that to the Fox 16 News page account. I'm going to talk to Amy. If you have questions about this process, just ask those questions. We'll get those answered for you. We'll be right back.